Hi and welcome to the Free State Arts Festival. I'm Ricky Mayberg and today with us in studio we have Jenni, Lewin, Turner and Kayza Rose. Welcome guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. So you are here from internationally, ne?
Mm-hmm.
Can you please tell us why you are here? What are you doing here?
Okay, you want to start?
Yeah, I am here from the UK, Brighton in the UK. And this is my second visit here.
Okay.
I came last year not knowing really what to expect. It was a really, really pleasant surprise. I was really taken aback by the energy, the quality of the performances and the kind of ambition of the festival. Really, really impressed with the work that's going on here. And I was really keen to come back and see, because I'm really interested in international exchange and development opportunities for artists as well, and lots of artists that I know and work with are really interested in having international opportunities. So I was more than happy to come back to the festival, and I'll be back again.
And you?
I'm here internationally from the UK, London to be specific. Nikkei Jonah is actually my mentor, so this is how I found out about the festival. What I do in the UK, there are a few things. So I work for UK Black Pride, which is a queer festival which includes music and performances. We had over 10,000 people this year. And it's just a festival for queer people of colour to celebrate being queer without the threat of racism and such things. And it also includes trans people and making sure that everybody feels welcome and in a safe space. I also am on a programme with the Arts Council England called the Changemakers Programme, whereby the Arts Council had a look and said, okay, this is enough. There is a massive lack of diversity within the arts. So they created a programme to at least try to address this. And I'm in a partnership with them and a company called Ducky. And Ducky is a queer arts organisation. So that kind of makes sure that everything is all working as it should. So my role is to basically make sure that we're creating opportunities for queer people of colour specifically. Okay. So I'm here to kind of scout around and see how we could possibly work together and be included in the festival and create opportunities for people in London as well as people here.
Tell me, why did you choose to do this type of work? How did you get involved with this type of work?
That's an interesting question. I've always enjoyed the arts, and I've been an activist for a few years. So we did demonstrations and campaigns and things like that. And what I realised was people are more likely to listen to you if they're being entertained, if they don't know that you're actually telling them they're wrong. So I thought, okay, so why don't I combine what I do, which is activism and the arts. So that's basically how I came to do what I do. I was doing demonstrations, and that's what Blackout London, my organisation, is for. It's about highlighting the fact that people of colour are very marginalised, discriminated against, and making sure that we don't go away. I work with many different organisations, including UK Black Pride and Black Lives Matter. And so, just combining all of those things in one role, which seems to be going quite well. People are listening, so that's fantastic.
That's good. And you, how did you get into this line of work?
Well, I realised very recently that I've been involved in the arts in the UK for over 30 years now. It's a long time. I trained in mainstream organisations. I've been a cultural projects manager for municipal agencies. I've worked independently now for the last 10 years. My work has been primarily promoting, producing artists and creating opportunities for them to showcase their work. There's very, very few opportunities, artists across the board. I work across disciplines and I work with people at different levels of their career. Obviously really keen to help emerging artists, but also some mid-career artists who are looking for a change, or artists that have been at professional level for a long time, also looking for new avenues, different opportunities. So I like to kind of see myself as a conduit, enable people to kind of, like I say, fulfil their creative ambitions and to pursue their artistic dreams, really, in the, creating opportunities, creating performance, exhibition, and showcase opportunities.
Why would you say it's important to bring this type of things to a festival such as this one?
I think it's a really big learning process. I've learned a lot just being in this festival environment. As I said, I've been involved in the UK art scene for a really long time, and it was really refreshing. I think the approach here is really open and welcoming without wearing a badge to say so, if that makes any sense. It doesn't, and I just think the intentions are really clear about where it wants to go. It's very welcoming, and I after returning last year, I came, as I said, I hadn't been before, and I went back to work in a city which is really classed as one of the most kind of progressive in terms of diversity and being cosmopolitan, and I came from that environment to here, to an Afrikaans festival, and I remember telling people going back that how could it be that the case that I came from that environment to here and felt more welcome, and felt that I had a voice here, and that my opinion was valued. I had a place around the table. I was invited. I mean, the brochure. I mean, this just never happened in the UK for me. So it's a whole different approach to me working over here than it is in the UK. But I think there's a lot to learn. I think festivals and different agencies in the UK can learn a lot from how this festival is put together, how it's operated, and the thinking process. And like I say, it's a feeling. It's a feeling that you get rather than what's written down or what policies are stated. I think, as I said, there's lots of badge wearers and flag wavers who say we do this, and and they don't deliver on it at all. Whereas this, it's not, they don't need to put it out there. It's a sense that you get from being involved, and I'm really, really proud to be involved in it as well.
And you, why would you say it's important?
For me, I was told about the festival by Nikkei, but I've never been before. So this is my first time in Africa, in South Africa, and at this festival. So it remains to be seen as to why it's important, but I will take everyone's word for it. I haven't heard anything negative, so I would have to agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your first time,
First
if I'm
time.
right? Yeah. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for your time, ladies. We appreciate it. Then, is there any type of thing for an audience or people to come and see, or are you just working between the lines and behind the scenes?
I'm just behind the scenes with Nikkei. I'm basically shadowing Nikkei. So anywhere she goes, I go.
Okay, cool. And you?
I'm also documenting on I have sort of academic interest in the development of the festival as well, in terms of, as I say, there's a lot to learn in terms of using the arts for development and social change. Okay. So I'm behind the scenes, but the programme is amazing, very, very dynamic. There's visual arts, there's performing arts, there's really experimental stuff. It's a really impressive programme. I think everyone should take a look and just try and have a look at some of the different things. It's a great use of all the space of the university, and like I say, lessons to be learnt from how this operates.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it and enjoy the festival.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. This was Jenni and Kayza. Please join us next time as well.